Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Rehan Wazir and I am a student of Callannie High School Islamabad Foundation of Students. So today my call any call any topic. I'll write how this simple affirmation. So this is my call any topic.
Me. I'm all ears.
Okay, today my first question is uh, what does the word all right means?
All right, let's dive in. Basically, it's the ultimate Swiss Army knife of words. At its simplest, it means something is okay, satisfactory, or acceptable. But depending on how you say it, it can be anything from I agree to I'm actually kind of annoyed, but I'm playing it cool. It's all about the
Okay.
tone. You know what I'm saying?
Like my topic is all right how this simple affirmation.
It's wild how one word does so much heavy lifting. Where are you taking this? Are you looking at the psychology of it or more the linguistic side?
Okay. My second question is when do people usually say all right?
People use it all over the place. Usually it's for like checking in, like, are you all right? Or to wrap things up, like, all right, I'm heading out. Like, it's basically the go-to word when you want to signal agreement or transition to something else without making a big deal out of it. You ever notice how people use it just to fill a silence?
All right is the same as all right, and where did the word all right come from?
Let me dig into that. It's one of those words that feels like it's always been around, but the one word version, all right, didn't actually show up in print until 1884. Before that, it was always two words, all right, which goes all the way back to the 12th century. It's kind of a
Okay.
rebel word, still technically non standard for formal writing, but everyone uses it anyway.
When
Pretty dope how a
why
tiny
did
spelling change.
why did people start using all right, and how has the meaning of all right changed over time?
Let me look into the why and the evolution of the meaning. It's a good question. Usually, it starts with people wanting to be more efficient, and all right has been around since at least the Middle English days.
Okay,
Early
next
on, it
question.
was more
It's
about
alright
being perfectly
common
correct.
in everyday English and do native speakers use alright often?
Oh, absolutely. Native speakers use it constantly. It's one of those staples like mom or like that just slides into almost every conversation, whether it's agreeing to a plan or just acknowledging someone's point. It's
Okay.
everywhere.
Is alright
You probably hear it
formal
way
or
more than
informal?
it's definitely more on the informal side. Um, yeah, if you're writing a formal essay or a business email, you'd usually stick with all right.
Okay.
There's two words, but in a text or a casual chat, all right is the go-to. It's just a more relaxed way of saying things are fine. Does
Okay,
that make sense?
next question. Can alright be used in business conversation, and what is the difference between okay and alright?
That's a subtle one. In business, you'll definitely hear all right to signal a transition. Like, all right, let's move to the next slide. It's a professional way to keep things moving. As for the difference, okay is more of a binary yes or no, pass or fail. Um, all right often feels a bit more encompassing. Like you're not just agreeing, but you're confirming everything is in order. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You're on a roll with these. What's the next one on your
Okay,
list?
next question. Which is more common, okay or alright?
That's a tough call, but okay usually takes the win. It's probably the most recognized word on the planet. All right, it's common, but okay is like the universal default for just about everything. You think people use one more than the other in your neck of the woods?
Okay, can alright means I'm fine, and can alright means I agree.
Exactly. It does both. If someone asks how you're doing and
What's
you say I'm all right,
difference? What's the difference?
it's all in the context and the tone. If you're talking about your mood, like I'm all right, you're describing your state, basically saying you're okay. But if someone suggests a plan and you say, all right, you're given a green light. One is a
Okay.
description, the other is a decision.
How do
You're
British
crushing this
people
deep dive.
use all right, and
Got any
how
more?
do American use all right?
Let me look into the regional flavor of this one. It's funny how the same word can feel totally different depending on where you are, but honestly, both Americans and Brits use it pretty similarly these days. In both places, all right is the standard for formal stuff, and all right is the go to for casual vibes. Some people think the one word
Okay.
version is more of an American thing, but it's actually widespread across both. You might find that Brits use it as a greeting more often, like saying all right instead of how's it
Okay.
going.
Okay. Thank you.
Ever heard
Can
that
all
one?
right express encouragement, and what emotion can all right show?
Yeah, it definitely can. Like if someone is nervous and you say, "All right, you got this." It's a total confidence booster. As for emotions, it's a huge spectrum. It can show relief like, "All right, thank God," or even a bit of passive aggressive resignation where you're, basically saying, "Fine, have it your way." It's basically an emotional chameleon.
Okay. What are some
It
common
really matters.
phrases with all right, and can you give an example sentence using all right?
The biggest issue is usually just that all right can be a bit vague. Like if you ask someone if a project is all right and they say, "Yeah, it's all right," you don't actually know if they love it or if they think it's just barely passable. It's the
Okay.
ultimate non-committal
How do
answer.
you
For an
how do
example,
you
imagine you're
pronounce
arguing.
all right correctly, and is all right easy for English learner?
Pronunciation's pretty straightforward. It's basically all right, two distinct sounds blended together. For learners, it's usually an easy win because it doesn't have any of those crazy English spelling traps. The tricky part isn't saying it, it's knowing which all right the other person means based on their tone. You feeling confident with the pronunciation?
Okay. Why
You
do
basically
people
mastered the
like
whole word now.
using the word all right, and can all right make a conversation sound friendly?
People love it because it's low pressure. It's a safe word. It doesn't commit you to being overly excited or totally miserable. It just keeps things moving. And yeah, it can totally make a conversation feel friendlier because it's so casual. Uh, it takes the edge off a request or an agreement, making it feel more like a shared vibe than a formal transaction. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We
So
really put
my
this word through
last
the ringer
question
today.
is, which spelling is preferred in formal writing, and what are some mistakes learners make with all right?
For the formal stuff, you always want to go with all right as two separate words. As for learners, the biggest mistake is usually using all right in a professional email or an academic paper where it can look a bit too casual. Another thing is just misreading the tone, like using a cheerful all right when the other person is actually being passive aggressive. It's a tricky balance. You feel like you've got the full picture now.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. So today my call any. Thank you, Pakistan Zindabad.
No problem at all. It was a blast